If you want to see me swatch the Blue Realm palette by Stila, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, I got my hands on this Blue Realm palette. If you watched my video on some holiday palettes that I picked up, I'll put the video right here. You would already know that I have picked this up, and what is a big deal about this is that it's a Stila palette. I don't really have Stila palettes, and it's a palette from their new design for palettes. And the trouble I was having is that there was just nothing out there that spoke to me from the Stila line other than the glitter and glows and shimmer and glows. But this is different. Oh, and their liner is really good too. But this is different. This one is a 6-pan palette. And spoiler, I do have this one and another one that I'm also going to swatch, but we're doing this one today. But if you want to see that other swatches video, I'll link it here as well, just for simplicity, if you are really big into knowing what the newer Stila palettes look like. And these palettes are actually pretty heavy. They have a good weight to them, which I think is nice when you're paying more for a palette, although this one for a 6-pan palette is 39 Canadian, which is not bad at all. It comes with a full mirror, which is nice. Take the plastic off. And we're about to muck up the design, but it has kind of a wafer design. Sorry about the glare. It has kind of a wafer design on the pans. And somehow blue, not only for Stila, but a blue seems to, like an electric metallic blue, seems to be popular this Christmas season. So that's fine. The palette itself, the base is very, very shiny. This palette overall looks very luxe. And on the back, so there are no names in the palette itself, but on the back you can see the names. Okay. So no names, I'm not going to bother with them. I'll just give you the names right now, but I won't bother during swatching. So we have Enlighten. Hopefully the glare is not too bad. Enlighten, Enchant, and Awaken. And then there is Discover, Transcend, and Reveal. Okay. And the name of the palette again is Blue Realm. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the top row first and then the bottom row. Okay, and there are two mattes, but what I just swatched was not a matte, I can tell you that much. The matte feels good though. The first one, the Dusty Rose matte, looks pretty good. And then the gold doesn't have as much punch, but wow, that first one. Okay, this is what gave me pause here, this one. It looks so cool. So those are the first 3 swatches. So let's do that right now. I'm so curious to see what this one looks like. Is it just a topper? Yeah, it's a topper. Wow. That is so cool. That makes me think of Collision by Linda Hallberg. Really nice, really, really nice. But instead of gold, it's like not holographic, but it's blue and fuchsia micro shimmer. That's really nice. Okay, and now third one. I'm getting ahead of myself here. And then the third one, which is kind of a gold. It's a very sheer, again, sheer gold. And here are the fingers. And of course, we're going to go right in a second time. That first one has my attention. Wow. And the mattes are super buttery, super buttery. Here we go. Lovely. This one is lovely. Now I wonder if I need a glitter glue with this one. Yowza. Very nice. Building up that matte, although it didn't really need it all that much, but look at that color. That is beautiful. And then the gold. Okay, so far I'm not seeing necessarily a standalone palette, at least for these three shades, but boy, if you want to amp up a look, I mean, these two for majority of a look or these two for majority of a look, you could definitely do that. But again, I know that I would pull other shadows to work with them. So here we go. I'm starting to think that this Blue Realm palette is going to be a very, very nice companion palette to the other Stila, it's called Happy Hour, the other Stila palette that I'm swatching. That's good because you don't want palettes to overlap too much, if at all. Okay, now we're going to go into the second trio. This is the second matte, which looks more like yeah, it's more like a beigey brown. And this looks like another special shade. Yes, it is. I don't know what else to call it. Just seems like it's a special shade. Wow! Okay, the blue. Look at the blue. Look at that blue. Wow! Okay. I don't want to mess it up. There we go. Okay, so this is kind of like the beigey brown. Okay, that is a look. I'm taking it back. You can do looks in this palette just on its own. I take it back. Okay, that's another kind of special shadow similar to this first one. And this is a peach. Okay, it looks like it has the same type of color as the first one, but just a really different kind of peachy brown undertone. Yeah, it just has a base to it. And now this blue. Let's take a look at this blue. I almost didn't want to pay attention to the swatch. I just wanted to look under the camera at the mirror just to see what it looks like. Holy cow! I don't know what to think of this thing. It is so blue. It is so blue. Here are the fingers. Look at that finger. I don't know why I would swatch it again, but let's go for a second pass. So the matte, kind of second special shade with a brown base to it. And yeah, I don't know why I'm swatching that blue again, but whatever. We'll do a second swatch. All right, so there's the matte. And the mattes are very nice. I mean, they're not the belle of the ball, obviously, in this swatching video, but they are very nice. And that blue. I'm gonna put that thing all over my face. Holy cow. And the fingers. Well, it's easy to find the favorites in here. I'm going to say it's this one. It's this, this one, and this one. And then for a more day-to-day set of shades, I would say it's the middle three right here. I mean, it's, yeah. I do wonder if the very tiny sparkles, if they're going to end up all over my cheeks throughout the day, that's for sure. But these are very fetching, very, and if you want to go bold, you can definitely go bold. If you want to go more muted, you can. You could do a very neutral look and just pop this on the inner lid, inner corner, and just kind of give a point of interest to your look. This is beautiful. I just hope that it looks as beautiful on the eye, but the swatches, I feel like I could just keep swatching this all day. Yeah, so the gold itself is not as punchy as the blue by any means, but definitely they would work well together. There's no question. There's nothing in here that I think absolutely doesn't work with another color, which is nice. It's very nice. I think the curation of it is very good, and I'm glad they chose the blue packaging for this Blue Realm and the color. the name Blue Realm because of that very striking blue. So yeah, way to go, Stila. I cannot wait to put those shadows on my eyes. They look beautiful. Let me know what you are thinking about it in the comments. I would love to hear from you, as always. And I thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.